Liz Truss announcing her resignation today, making her the shortest-serving Prime Minister in UK history. She has been in power for just 6 weeks and spoke to the British people today from outside her 10 Downing Street office.
Given the situation, I cannot deliver the mandate on which I was elected by the Conservative Party. I have therefore spoken to His Majesty the King to notify him that I am resigning as leader of the Conservative Party.
Join me now for more. ABC's Patrick Reevell there in London and columnist at the British newspaper, The Eye, Ian Dunt. Patrick, let's start with you. You know, Truss vowed to stay in power, and then today came her resignation. What happened specifically just in the last 24 hours?
Hi, Kira. Yeah, I mean, you know, we began this week with people questioning whether Liz Truss could make it through and survive, and clearly she hasn't. And that's because really just yesterday and over the past 24 hours, the turmoil just boiled over. I mean, I think it's hard to convey just the sense of chaos that there has been for the last couple of days. I mean, as you say, there was this defiant statement yesterday by Liz Truss where she said that she was a fighter, not a quitter. And then, but only hours after that, her Interior Minister then quit and resigned. And then just hours after that, there was a crucial vote which degenerated into chaos in Parliament, where members of Truss's team were accused of manhandling and pushing other MPs to try and force them to vote the way they wanted. And so people were last night here in London just watching kind of just disbelief with their sort of jaws hanging open at the sense of turmoil in the Conservative Party. And, you know, this was also among Tory MPs. But really people have felt that her position was untenable because of this disastrous tax proposal that she made, this tax plan, which was radical tax cuts, which mostly benefited the wealthy, and that spooked the markets and led to basically the pound crashing, and that she then went back on with a drastic U-turn. And after that, basically people were questioning what is the rationale for keeping her in government when she's had to completely drop her economic plan and when she is so unpopular. And so today the Tory party decided that they had to remove her sooner rather than later.
So, Ian, what does this mean for the Conservative Party moving forward now, and where do you see it headed?
Well, they have two potential futures that they can try and pursue. In one of them, they try and become a serious political party again and represent the country at a moment of emergency. If they do that, they will go for, I mean, possibly Penny Mordaunt, but more likely Rishi Sunak. Fairly serious people, politically, to someone like me, disagreeable, but at least they're broadly engaged in empirical reality. If they decide that they don't want to be a serious party and they want to keep on with the right-wing populist clown car nonsense that they've been doing for the last 5 years now, they are going to go back to Boris Johnson. Boris Johnson right now, considering whether he's going to try and come back as Prime Minister, not even 2 months since he left, currently on holiday in the Caribbean and about to fly back, possibly. He already has 25 names of the 100 that he will need of Tory, Conservative lawmakers in Parliament. So they have their two futures right there in front of them. Do you want to do more right-wing populism, even though you can see exactly what it has done to the country and to your reputation as a political party, or do you want to return to the land of reason and objectivity? Now we're going to find out which of those two choices they take.
What's your gut?
It's hard to say.
A long sigh.
Yeah, it is hard. I mean, look, my gut instinct is that they're going to say, as a Tory MP, you're going to think, look, we're on the verge of oblivion. You know, we're on the verge of an extinction-level electoral event. I want to save my seat. I want to save my job. So I'm going to go for someone that looks like they're going to do better with the electorate. That'll be Rishi Sunak. But I've got to say, you won't have made very much money over the last half a decade betting on the sense of rationality and good sense of the Conservative Party. So if previous evidence is anything to go by, they're going to go for the Boris Johnson option.
Interesting. All right. We're going to keep eyes on that for sure. And Patrick, let's talk about the British pound and what's happening to it here on the heels of this resignation. How does it compare to the dollar right now as we watch all the numbers?
Yeah, so the impact of Liz Truss's tax plans on the pound and causing it to crash was one of the key reasons for her downfall, really. And just to give you an idea, if we look at the start of the year, or a year ago, sorry, the pound was $1.34. But after Truss's proposals, it fell to $1.03, which is a record low. And you can see the extent of the crash of the pound there. But after Truss's resignation, it's rebounded up to $1.12. And in general, the markets have responded positively to the resignation. Right now, as well, we've heard that the Chancellor, who was put in place by Liz Truss, Jeremy Hunt, has ruled himself out as a possible candidate for replacing her, which is intended, we assume, to perhaps give a sense of stability going forward.
Patrick, thanks so much. Ian, great to have you aboard.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.